Whenever I talk about toxic masculinity, men tend to get very defensive. Maybe because they don't understand what adjectives are. They will say things like, masculinity is not toxic. I didn't say it was. Toxic masculinity is its own thing. It is an aspect of masculinity, but masculinity as a whole is not toxic. Then the next thing they say is, well, women do it too. And yes, toxic masculinity is systemic. It's not only garbage men who do it, but garbage humans do it too. Then they say, well, what about toxic femininity? Yes, that's a thing too, but we're going to talk about toxic masculinity. Finally, they'll say, I'm not going to listen to you with a dyed beard. You're not a real man. Thereby proving my point. So what is toxic masculinity? It's basically gatekeeping what it is to be a man. It's things like, you're not a real man if you don't go to the gym and work out. You're not a real man if you can't fix a car. You're not a real man if you wash your hands when they're greasy or use moisturizer. You're not a real man if you're gay. You're not a real man if you have a dyed beard. You're not a real man if you demonstrate emotion. You're not a real man if you go to therapy. You're not a real man. Like, they're essentially defining all of these things that they think are weakness. And in their mind, men don't show weakness. As a result, there's this large group of men who don't care about women. They only want to impress these men. And so they will do whatever these men say, because God forbid those men don't think they're real men. These are why these men don't wash their hands, don't wipe their asses, which is a whole other video. These men think that they're not emotional, that they're stoic, but then they punch holes in walls. These are the men who think that they're providers and protectors, but they're also controlling, insecure, and violent, and so they're worse than anything they're protecting against, which is, of course, other men. They're terrified of having their prostate massaged because that might mean they're gay, and then they're not a man. It's all of this type of toxic mentality. That's toxic masculinity. And women can also say the same things. It's not healthy regardless. Of course, toxic femininity is the same thing, that you're not a woman unless you do X, Y, and Z, but we're talking about toxic masculinity. So men, if you do recognize these behaviors within yourself, or you hear men trying to gatekeep you, you don't have to go along with it. And you can be a better human being by ignoring it, and maybe you'll build some empathy and compassion, and you'll provide more value to the world as a human being. Doesn't everyone want that? And this is Bacon.